If it's easy for a competitor to get into the market and the company gets into distress, you might find that a restructuring is not the option that the investors are interested in. They may move their efforts to the new business, your competitor. I've put up here some of the issues I think we face in restructuring or in undertaking a financial restructuring. And at the top of that list is organisational complexity. And what I mean by that is cross-border businesses that have got operations across the globe. If the company gets into difficulty at that point, it's extremely difficult to effectively manage the circus of people involved, the stakeholders. You can have tens of stakeholders, you could have hundreds of stakeholders, and trying to get some form of cohesive agreement with that many people, firstly is expensive, and secondly is actually quite frustrating because it often doesn't achieve the goal you're looking for. Quality of information is fundamental to restructuring. Understanding the problem, the size of the problem, and the cash needs of the business are fundamental. I keep coming across businesses that produce forecasts and 2 weeks later there's another forecast. That forecast has no resemblance to the one from 2 weeks earlier, and then you lose confidence in the business's ability to run their own company, and that will detract from trying to get a restructuring underway. And my final point on the slide is quality of management and the advisors involved in the restructuring. You can change the management team, but just as importantly, having advisors representing the stakeholders of the business who understand restructurings and have been through them before is very important. I'm much more comforted if I go into a meeting room with stakeholders if they've got representatives who have the understanding of how the processes work and who are willing to negotiate fairly.